Now for the pièce de résistance. I hope you like apple pie.
Oh, yeah. What fool doesn't like apple pie?
Good. I found this great bakery right around the corner from the office.
Cassie, listen, this whole meal, this is incredible.
I'm pretty good at picnics. It's those little dinner parties at home that intimidate me. All those dishes trying to get all the courses out at the same time.
Yeah, that can be real tricky.
Great thing about picnics, everything's supposed to be cold. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just trying to figure out why you would break a date with John to take me on this picnic.
Oh. Well, it's obvious. It's because you've been under a lot of stress the last couple of days, and I wanted you to have a good time. Well, get away from all the tension.
I'm not buying that.
What other reason could I have?
I have my theories. But what I do know is you're giving me mixed signals.
Who's there?
Tina, you need me for something?
No.
Well, then what is it? What are you doing here?
The police lifted the off-limits tape on the stables.
I know, that's what I am doing here.
Well, what are you doing here? What?
Well, I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
I wish I knew, Tina.
You don't have any idea about...
Well, I'm looking for something. I'm looking for anything, because I got a feeling that the real killer left some kind of clue behind.
Okay, so you gotta face it. Face it. So do I. It's my joke. A big, cruel joke. And Gabrielle played us like fools. God, it hurts me to say this, but we're not father and son. I'm sorry.
I don't care what this says, or anybody says. You are my son, and nobody can take that away from me.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one night to live.
One Life to Live, brought to...
How could you say that? Renee could never kill anyone.
That's your opinion.
No, that's everyone's opinion.
Except the police.
Well, then, the police are wrong.
Please, don't yell, okay?
But you don't even know Renee. She's one of the nicest, most generous people in the whole world. She can never hurt anyone. Much less kill them.
I'm sorry. I know this is hard for you.
What do you know about Duane's murder?
Nothing.
Then what's with all the accusations?
They're just instinct.
No, that's a lie. You gotta tell me what you know. I'm not gonna leave you alone until you do. This is my family, for heaven's sakes. My grandmother.
Okay. Do you remember the big party?
Yeah.
Well, I went up to the stables to call you, and there was a light on inside.
Yeah?
And this woman came running out of there, and she was really scared. I mean, almost hysterical.
So you just assume that this woman shot Duane?
I know she did.
How do you know? And how could you know it was my grandmother? It was dark.
It wasn't that dark. The fireworks were going on. That's probably why I didn't hear the gunshot.
Oh. So, just by the light of the fireworks, you recognized it to be Renee Buchanan.
You sound like a lawyer.
What do you expect? Things are getting weirder by the minute.
You wanted to know, and I told you. And I shouldn't have told you.
Look, how do you know? And how can you know that it was Renee? Now, you're supposed to be some runaway that just got into town. How can you recognize my grandmother? Come on, tell me. What?
I can't. I really can't.
You gotta understand. This is my family. Now, my grandmother is in some big trouble here. Now, you've got to tell me the truth.
I saw her before.
Where?
At a restaurant. I heard her say something threatening about a woman named Duane. Isn't that proof enough?
No, it's not. Look, I want to know where this something was said and who it was said to. Yeah, I want to know everything.
I mean, what the hell does this doctor know? Sitting in her Philadelphia office looking at some idiotic test results. Has she ever seen you and me together?
No.
Has she ever seen little Al playing with his granddaddy? Has she?
No.
I don't care what this damn report says. You are as much my son as Bone Clint.
Listen, I don't want to believe it either.
Well, we won't, damn it. Blood and hair. I mean, that's a lot of bull.
I wish it were.
Oh, lad, people are always screwing up. You read about it all the time.
You know, I keep thinking about Gabrielle.
Oh, that witch.
No.
We put her away in prison and she comes back and still haunts us.
I should have known.
What?
I mean, last year she was acting so weird and secretive. I mean,
Max, she was a liar and she still is.
I mean, how could I have ignored that she had access to everything? I mean, including my mother's letters.
Max, don't tell me you didn't know she was a gold digger.
Too late. Are you kidding? I mean, I thought I knew every disgusting thing about her. I know, this scheme, I mean, tops all of them. I mean, what the hell could she be up thinking? I mean, did she do this for Al?
Oh, no. She did it for herself. She wanted my money, and she didn't care whoever she hurt.
Hey, listen, you know, the hell with her, okay? And her lies. We gotta think of Renee. She needs you now. Come on. Come and see her.
Cord, didn't the police search in here already?
Yeah, they did, but maybe they missed something, Tina.
You didn't happen to find anything that belonged to Carlo, did you?
What?
Carlo Hesser?
What makes you think that he had anything to do with this, Tina?
You know, I'm gonna check over
Now,
here.
wait a minute. What makes you think that Carlo was involved with Duane's death?
You haven't looked over here now, have you, Cord?
Tina, listen to me, all right? Now, what's going on? Why do you think Carlo was involved with this?
I haven't told anybody this, but, Renee called him the night of the shooting.
She called him?
Yeah, she wanted to borrow $25,000.
From Carlo?
Yes.
Tina, tell me more about this. What's going on? Talk to me.
Cord.
Leave that for now and talk to me.
No, Cord, I really think that we can't waste any time here.
Tina, wait a minute. $25,000 for what? Was it some sort of a blackmail payment?
Yes.
Then he knew. He knew that Duane was blackmailing Renee.
Yeah, he knew. And he said he was willing to help Renee.
Tina, this is great. This could change everything. Does Asa know about this?
I don't think so.
Renee didn't tell him.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. She may have, but I doubt it. I know she was so worried about his heart, and then with the news about Max.
Well, what about the police? Do they know?
I really don't think that Renee has said very much about this to anyone. Cord, if Asa finds out about Carlo from someone else, what are you doing?
I'm going to call Asa over at the house.
Cord, no! No!
Tina, listen to me. Now, Renee is facing a trial and a possible prison sentence, all right? Now, if I've got information that's going to stop that from happening, I'm going to hand it over. Oh. Hey, Asa, how you doing? It's Cord.
Cord, what's going on?
Plenty. Listen, can you get a hold of Renee?
Of course, why?
Because I want to call a family meeting. I think I may have gotten a break in her case.
What?
I'll be there in about 5 minutes, all right? Yeah, bye.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Look, Tina, the more open and honest we are with everyone about everything we know, the better chance we've got of catching the real killer.
Well, I hope you're right.
Will you trust me, please? Edith, come on, smile. This could be good news, right? Come on with me, up to the house.
I'm not going to go up to the house, Court. You go on up. I'm going to stay out here and just look around.
All right, but if you find anything that looks like a clue, you will give me a call,
I will
right?
call.
Good.
I'll call.
We certainly picked a great evening for a picnic.
Cassie, you didn't answer me.
I forgot the question.
Why are you giving me mixed signals?
Bo, I don't know what you're
Cass,
talking
no
about.
games, no games. Look, you and I, well, we were getting pretty close there for a while. Then all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, you just started to distance yourself from me. So I thought, well, maybe the lady's cooling off. And then, bam, just like that, you break a date with somebody else and you bring me on a picnic?
So?
So what gives here, Cass?
I told you. It's because I'm concerned about you. I wanted to help. I wanted to lift your spirits. I mean, we are friends, right? We do work together.
So is that all we are? Just friends that work together?
What do you think we are?
Well, I thought maybe we were more. Are we, Cass?
Look, I don't see why I'm getting the third degree here. I mean, if anyone should be asking the questions around here, it's me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if anyone hasn't been clear about things, it's you. I mean, talk about mixed signals.
Aha! See, now we're getting some.
What did Asa say?
What can he say? He denies it, then accepts it, and denies it all over again.
Man, this whole thing must have been so tough on him. How about you? How you doing, huh?
I'm better than Asa, but not a hell of a lot better, I'll tell you that.
Man, this whole thing, it stinks. What?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Look, maybe I'm starting to agree with Asa here. Maybe there's some truths that aren't worth knowing.
Gord, I don't know how to say this, but
What?
This is just real difficult for me to say, okay? I just don't want this family to think I took advantage of them, okay?
Hey, Max, come on. Nobody is feeling that.
Asa gave me so much. He gave Al a trust fund.
Hey, now, come on, man.
I mean, ownership of the hotel. I mean, a share in the family empire.
Look, I guarantee you that is the last thing that Ace is thinking about right now. And as far as the family is concerned, I know that they haven't given it a second thought.
You don't get it, do you? I mean, all those things were based on fraud.
Well, you may see it that way. We don't.
Well, I don't want any of them, okay? Any of them.
Look, I don't think you should jump the gun here, Max.
I don't want anything that doesn't belong to me.
I know that. Believe me, anybody who knows you knows how you feel about something like that. Hey, but I got a little surprise for you, man. We trust you. And we need you. Right now, Asa needs you more than anybody. In fact, the family is counting on you to pull him through this thing.
Oh, come on, you guys are going to do fine without me.
Don't back down on us now, man. You can't walk out of this family now. Because if you go, I really don't think Ace is going to make it this time. And you know I am right about that.
Yeah, I know.
Good. So you're going to stay. You're going to help us out here, right?
I mean, what can I say? Of course I stay. I mean, you guys, the Buchanan family means just, about everything to me.
Look.
It kills me that I'm not one of you.
Facts don't mean anything compared to feelings. Max, come on, man. We love you and Al. Hell, you guys are always going to be Buchanans.
Like, you know what the weird thing thing is about all this? I'm still holding her. And I gotta figure that one out. And I really don't know what to do about that.
Where you going?
I gotta get some fresh air. You know what I mean? I'll see you.
You scared me.
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear you come in.
Yeah, well, I thought I was alone.
Yeah, I was just looking in the stall. I was just about ready to leave.
What were you looking for?
I don't know. I was looking for something to prove that Renee was innocent.
Well, I can tell you right now that you're wasting your time.
Leanne, I never got a chance to tell you how sorry I am.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so am I.
Look, I know how close you were to your mama.
I just really wish I could understand this.
I know.
It just doesn't make sense.
God, I wish there was something I could say.
Well, you can't. All right, nobody can say anything.
Yeah, well, if there's anything I can do to help,
You could tell me about Mrs. Buchanan.
What about her?
Well, just you guys seem pretty tight.
The whole family's pretty tight.
But especially in the last 2 weeks, you seem to be spending all your time with her.
What is it you want to know, Leanne?
Well, I want to know if she ever discussed her problems with my mama with you.
Well, she did tell me that your mama was blackmailing her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that hurts.
Well, she was obviously angry, right?
Yeah, well, who wouldn't be?
I bet they fought a lot.
I guess.
Well, she hated her, right? I mean, did she ever threaten her?
Look, Renee was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but did you ever hear her threaten her?
Naturally, she was angry, and
I guess you did.
I don't remember.
I do. I heard them fight, and she did threaten her.
Look, Renee might say lots of things, but she would never do anything.
Well, I think she wanted my mother dead.
You know, Leanne, I really don't think it's good for you to be thinking like this.
I don't think it's
going
any of your
along-
business what I think.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be hurtful to you. I just am trying to help
Look,
you, all
forget
right?
it. All right, don't worry about it. No, I'm fine.
Why don't you come up to the house with me,
No.
okay?
No, I want to stay here for a while, okay?
We can get some tea and some cake or
Tina,
something.
I don't need tea. All right, and I don't need cake. I need to help my mother.
Cassie, don't you think that maybe we ought to just straighten out this little problem?
Yes. I just don't know how to do it. I mean, what I have to say is...
What?
Well, I don't want you to think I'm complaining or anything.
No, okay, you're not complaining.
You're the one who's been sending the mixed signals.
Me?
Yeah.
Ah. Would you mind giving me an example?
Well, everyone in town knows that you've been dating Alex Olenov for quite a while.
So?
So everyone, including me, assumes the two of you are pretty serious. But then you give me a book on the stars and practically ask me out on a date. An intelligent, sensitive man like you doesn't know that's confusing to a girl?
Yes, well, yeah. I could see where that would be. And I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yes, I am.
Let's get out of here before
No, would you just hold on?
No,
One
we've got a
second,
long
Kathy.
drive
No,
back
I don't
to
care.
town.
Listen, would you just listen? Let me explain, okay? Just take a minute, let me explain, because I don't want to make the whole trip back to town in total silence.
You don't have to
Would you
explain anything.
Please, this is important. Listen, okay? I admit, there was a time when Alex and I were looking toward a serious relationship. I mean, she's terrific. You got to admit that. She's a good friend. She's attractive. She's intelligent.
I don't really need to hear this.
Please, no. Cassie, will you just let me explain? What I was about to say is that this is in spite of all of her wonderful qualities. It just doesn't work for me with Alex, okay? We are not an item.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, we've agreed to be just friends, so I feel totally free to date anybody I want. And so does Alex.
I don't know.
What do you mean? You don't believe me?
No.
Well, then what's the problem?
I'm just not sure that Alex would agree with your assessment of the relationship. I get the impression she still thinks the two of you are very serious.
There's no reason she would. I mean, there's no reason that she should even think that anymore.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, we better get going back to the office, okay? Look at us. Here we are. We're a couple of newspaper people. The whole world could be falling apart right now. We wouldn't even know about it, huh?
Bo, did I say anything wrong?
No. No. Not at all. As a matter of fact, we've finally started to say the right things to each other, Cass. Yeah, as a matter of fact, this picnic, this was a better idea than you ever realized.
Well, what was the name of the restaurant?
Andy's place. She was arguing with someone, and I'm not sure exactly what the words were, but it was something like, if she didn't figure anything out, then she would have to kill Duane.
And who was she saying this to?
Some man.
Well, describe him.
I can't.
Why not?
What I noticed was he really knew her well.
Well, you gotta remember something. Was he tall, short, thin, fat?
He was just a man.
Oh, come on. You can't remember anything about him.
I mean, I remembered him calling her by her name. And that's when I realized that she was who she was at the stables.
All right, look, do me a favor, okay? Don't say that to anybody, all right? I gotta go talk to some people.
Are you going to tell the police about me?
No, I'm not gonna tell the police.
Swear?
Hey, am I not your friend? I mean, why would I wreck this for you?
I hope you mean it, Kevin.
Have I ever let you down?
No.
I mean, in the vast history of our relationship?
No.
I mean, after all of the years, everything we've been through, the thick and thin?
Okay.
Then stop being so paranoid, all right?
All right.
Now, you're not gonna run away on me.
I promise.
Max, I won't be by myself, of course.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you should be. Listen, why don't I drive you somewhere?
No,
Anywhere.
no.
Listen, I don't think it's doing you any good to be here by yourself. No place that, your mother was killed.
Max, do you still have that letter? The one from the doctor in Philadelphia?
Yeah, geneticist?
But do you have it?
Yeah. Right here.
Because I told Mr. Nichols about this, and I'm going to give it to him as evidence. It may prove that my mother was a blackmailer, but it also shows a perfect motive for Renee to have killed my mother.
What are you talking about?
Max, you heard me.
Now listen, how the hell can you say that Renee killed your mother?
Because I know she did.
Listen, I know you're really upset. And I'm really sorry about that, but, blaming an innocent woman is not going to help anything.
Max, you just want to shut your eyes. I mean, my mother may have been poor, and she wasn't fancy like the Buchanans, and maybe that's why no one's trying really hard to find her killer. But if they did start looking and it was pointing in the direction of the Buchanans, you can be sure that everyone would close their eyes really quick.
That's not true.
Well, I know it is.
You're not making any sense right now.
I am making sense. I may be just a poor, stupid girl from Sweetwater, but I do know one thing. Renee Buchanan killed my mother.
When the sun is in...
Now, please, be careful you start accusing here.
I am real careful.
Listen, when you're more calm, you'll start realizing
Max,
it's
I
a
don't
big
want
mistake.
to be calm. All right, I want to feel what I'm feeling. I want to feel angry, and I want to feel miserable because it's going to help me do what I got to do.
Hey, I'm not telling you not to feel, okay? Feel what you got to feel. But don't be unfair about this.
Don't you talk to me about fair, Max. God, my mother is dead.
I know that. And I'm really sorry about that. I really am. But Renee, I mean, she could never kill somebody. Especially your mother. Now,
I used to think she was a good woman. I thought my mother was a good woman, too, until I found out she was a blackmailer.
yeah, but that doesn't mean Renee killed your mother, okay? No one knows anything about
That's
this.
the point, Max. Nobody knows. The only people who know are my mother and Renee, and my mother's gone. All right? I have to fight for her, and I have to think for her. Now, she put that letter in the safe deposit box for a reason, because she wanted me to find out the truth.
I know. But, Leanne, no one knows the truth yet. Okay?
Max, you've been so good to me. It makes it so hard for me to go against you, but I have to do what's right for my mother. And even if it means you're going to hate me, I have to make Renee pay for what she did.
No, Leanne. Hold on.
$5,000 immediately.
So you turned to Hesse.
Look, Asa, we figured Carlo would be the kind of man that would keep that amount of cash on hand.
You must have played a big part in this too, right, Tina?
Darling, please, she was so wonderful through all this. I wouldn't have been able to get through it without her.
You can be mad at me if you want to, Ace. I don't care.
Damn it, Tina! All right. Of course I'm mad.
Now, wait.
She knows how much I hate that man.
Look, Renee, what happened when you called him?
I begged him to lend me the money.
You begged him?
I was buying time. I had planned to tell you the whole truth right after the party.
Renee!
So what happened? He agreed to give you the cash.
Yes, and I was going to pay him back the very next morning. I had nowhere else to turn. Asa, please, you have to believe that.
I am trying.
Asa, Renee was desperate because she knew Joanne was going to make good on her threats.
Can we just get back to Colonel Hester for 1 second here? So what happened? He promised to give you the money, then what?
He said that he would see that Duane would get it.
Get what? A bullet?
Exactly. That's exactly it. Maybe instead of going there to give her the money, he shot her instead.
Of course he did. The only thing that surprises me, Renee, he didn't shoot her in the back. The poor thing must have turned around.
Carlo Hesser did not kill Duane
Why not?
because he would not let me take the blame.
Now, you have got to tell me that you are joking, lady.
Asa, he says that he cares for me. If he does, would he just sit by and let me go to prison?
Of course he would. That's exactly what scum like has to do. How you could trust him is beyond me.
She already told you how.
Are you talking to my wife, huh? The fact is, why don't you leave? And, Cord, you mind leave us alone for a minute?
No, not at all. Come on.
Asa, I'm sorry. I'm so deeply sorry.
Carlo Hesser. Renee. How could you?
Renee. Yeah. Have you ever seen her in here? Several times. Well, there's this one time in particular. She was really angry and upset, and she was saying a lot of bad things about Duane.
No, I can't recall. Actually, she was in here with Carlo Hesser one time, but I didn't hear what they were saying.
Carlo?
Yeah. What's going on, Kelly?
Well, I just heard it from someone.
Why don't you ask your grandmother Renee about it? She'll fill you in on all the details.
Yeah, I'll do that. But you sure it was Carlo that she was here with?
Yeah. Carlo Hesser isn't the kind of guy you forget, right?
Well, were they alone?
No, Sherlock, they weren't. What's with the third degree? You studying to be a private investigator?
Who were they
or something?
with?
A young girl.
Oh.
Oh, she came in with Carlo.
How old?
Well, I'd say Carlo's in his late 40s, something.
Oh, I meant the girl.
Oh. The girl. The girl was 17, 16, a teenager, something like that.
What'd she look like?
Look, enough with the questions, okay?
Come on, Tony.
She was cute. She had big eyes. She had short blonde hair. She was about, I don't know, that high.
And you sure that she was here with Carlo?
Yeah. She's his niece.
No.
Her name is Stephanie Hobart, and she's been missing for days. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you?
What was that?
What was what?
I heard a noise.
Oh, it's nothing, honey.
Oh. There it is again.
What?
It's that noise again.
So that's the story. You still don't know where Stephanie is?
I don't know a Stephanie.
Listen, Carlo Hesser is really anxious to find her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's hired private investigators.
Yeah. Well, look, I gotta get going.
Kevin.
What?
Look, if by the off chance you should come across Stephanie, I should remind you that Carlo Hesser is still her legal guardian. He has every right to bring her back into his own home.
Fine. If I happen to run into some girl named Stephanie, I'll be sure to tell her.
Okay, and if you need to talk to someone, or if you happen to run into somebody that needs to talk to someone, I'm always available.
That's good to know. Thanks, son. What?
Okay, let's just put an end to this right now. Does everybody understand?
What, Bo?
Oh, come on. You know what? Quincy, all this whispering about Renee's arrest?
We're sorry, Bo.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, too. So, what are we doing about it?
Doing?
Yes. About the story?
You mean about the police taking Renee in?
Yes. Who wrote it?
Nobody.
Why not?
Well, we thought maybe you might want to...
What, kill it?
Uh-huh.
Look, I think you all know me well enough by now. The Banner is a newspaper. Now, this arrest story, this is front page stuff. I want headlines. I want 2 columns on this.
Whatever you say, Bob.
Okay, just keep it straightforward. Just stick to the facts.
Yeah,
all right?
I'll take care of it, Bo.
Thank you, Quincy. Now, what else is going on? What are the wire services at?
Not much. Slow day.
Slow enough for Bo to go home?
What?
Well, you need to be with your family. We can handle things here.
Yeah, why don't you take off? On the weekends, I can just call you with the story, Bo.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks. And as for you,
Yes?
a picnic was just about the perfect way to spend an afternoon.
Just about?
It was too short. Another hour or two, that would have done the trick.
Next time?
Yeah, listen, I'm not complaining or anything. It's a real break, even if it's just for a couple of minutes away from everything that's been going on. Thank you, Cass.
I had a great time.
Well, I'll talk to you soon. Quincy, don't forget I want a fax on that front page in about an hour, okay?
You have it?
Thanks.
Court, I swear, we could just sit here for weeks looking around. The only thing we're going to find is dust in our
Well,
hair.
fine. Then we'll come back tomorrow or the day after that until we find something. We're going to find it, Tina.
Oh, you guys.
Hi, Kevin.
I was wondering who was in the stables.
Listen, what are you doing tomorrow?
Not much. Why?
Good. If you don't mind, could you come down here and give us a hand?
With what?
We're searching for clues.
Something that maybe the police might have overlooked.
Something maybe belonging to Carlo Hesser.
What?
We got this theory that Carlo Hesser is the one who actually pulled the trigger and killed Duane.
Because, see, he knew everything that was going on.
He was supposed to meet Duane here. He was going to give her a large sum of money.
Except he shot her instead.
Well, we think that is what happened. We're not entirely sure, and we need proof.
Yeah, and all we have to do is find something that belongs to him.
And we haven't done that yet, and with a little extra help, maybe we can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll have to let you know.
Okay.
Don't let us know, just show up.
Well, I will, if I can. I'll see you guys.
Yeah. Now, what's eating him now?
What do you mean?
Well, couldn't you tell he was acting a little weird?
He's a teenager. He's supposed to act weird.
Oh, thank you for that great in-depth analysis there. That's perfect.
Yeah, you know, I could use a little analysis myself here.
What does that mean?
It means I keep vacillating between feeling really guilty and feeling really mad.
Well, don't feel guilty, Tina, because that's not going to help anything right now.
Okay, good. Then I'm just going to concentrate on the mad. Now listen, Renee is innocent, and we have to find out who killed Duane. I don't know if it's Carlo or somebody else.
Hey, look, my money is still on Hesser, all right?
You know, I don't know why Asa... Renee felt like she had to protect Asa so much.
She was right doing that, Tina. Come on, she was worried about his heart.
I
mean,
know.
I think she had good reason to protect him.
But, Court, she just kept keeping all these secrets and all these lies, and then it ends up trapping her. We have to figure out a way to get her out of this.
We will do that,
So
all
can
right?
we come
will.
back here early in the morning
Yes.
tomorrow and
First
start?
thing.
First thing.
We'll be back. Come on.
I'll go.
Let's go.
It's the only rice served to the 1990...
Who is it?
Kevin.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I thought I might come and keep you company.
Why?
I'm sorry I scared you.
I thought you went home for the night.
Yeah, well, I did. But I kept thinking about that jerk that grabbed you in the park, and I kind of started getting worried.
That's silly. Nothing's going to happen to me.
Well, I know, but still, I'd feel better knowing that you weren't alone. So, here I am.
You're going to stay with me?
If that's all right.
Well, yeah.
Great.
But for how long?
Well, I figured overnight. I mean, if that's okay with you.
You're going to sleep here?
Well, yeah, I'll find a place to lie down. But don't worry. I mean, you'll have your space, I'll have mine.
Aren't you forgetting a problem called parents?
Nah, they're not going to wait up for me. And I'll sneak in early in the morning.
Why are you doing this?
I just want to keep an eye out on you.
I'm trying to believe that it's just because you're trying to be nice, but
But what?
is there anything wrong?
No. No, nothing's wrong. Nothing at all.
Let it out, son.
Please, Max, tell us what's wrong.
Max, we don't hold things back in this family.
It's Leanne.
What's wrong with her?
Has something to do with me, doesn't it?
No.
Yes, it does. She hates me. Can you blame her?
Is that what's got you down? Is that it?
No, it's a lot more complicated than that, isn't it?
Well, let's simplify it. I mean, let's kind of start from the beginning.
Oh, Leanne? What are you doing? Where are you going?
Max, I'm moving out, all right?
Why?
I just can't stand to be in this house another minute.
Leanne, please, can we talk?
There's nothing to talk about.
Look, darling, I really understand how you feel. Oh, Lordy, that's so presumptuous of me.
Goodbye, Max.
No, please, Leanne, wait, please. Let's talk for one moment.
I'm going to ask you as nicely as I can to please get out of my way.
You do not have to leave this house. You can stay here for as long as you like.
I cannot believe you have the nerve to ask me to stay here. I mean, you killed my mother.
I did not.
Well, you're a liar. And worse, you're a murderer.
Now, you hold on there, Missy. You don't dare talk to my wife like that.
Now, you hold on, all right? Look, the truth is, I should never come here. I don't belong. I never did, so I'm just doing what I should have done a long time ago, okay? Please just let me by.
Where will you go?
Max, it doesn't... I'll just get a room. It doesn't matter, okay?
How will you pay for that?
I may not be as rich as you Buchanans, but I can pay my own way.
At least, please let me drive you.
Don't you understand? I don't want anything from you. Nothing. I don't want anything from any of you.
Max, let her go. She's trash like a mother. Don't get mixed up with her. I am warning you.